Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of March 21st. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more tarot readings. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot de Marseille with White Crystal, the Classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Obsidian, and the Borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with Lapis Lazuli. We also have 4 different oracle cards from 4 different decks, so go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. Pick one of each, and feel free to pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, the timestamps are in the description below. Don't forget to check out your oracle card. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what the week has in store for you. The 10 of coins jumped out while I was shuffling your deck. It might be important, might not be. I'm saying this as a reminder to myself. And right out of the gate, we have the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is overall good, but we have 3 cards left to go with the 9 of Cups and the Star. Okay, so right out of the gate, we have 2 major arcana cards. So there's massive opportunity for healing, completion, and based on this, it's looking like the Wheel of Fortune is on your side, and that is doubly true with the Sun in the middle of your cross. So all in all, this is a great reading, Group 1. And you have 2 knights, 2 Yang knights, by which I mean the Knight of Wands at the bottom of your deck and the Knight of Swords at the top of your cross. The reason I call them Yang is because fire and air are the 2 male associated signs, whereas water and earth are the female associated signs, and that is why I said that. So I see a lot of action. I think you have the wind at your back. You know, with the sun, you know, what better place for the sun card to be than in the middle? It's difficult for me to, you know what, before complaining about how hard I'm having getting a message out of this, let me just try. So I'm sensing that there's going to be a lot of action that's being taken. And this was what the difficulty that I had is whether or not the wind was at your back because of your own actions of the past, or whether this is just an opportunity to get some, to attain a goal. You know, in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, I call the 9 of Cups the Wish card. Of course, the Tarot de Marseille has much more loosey-goosey interpretations, but one thing is for sure, you have 3 major arcana cards, and of the 2 court cards, of the court cards to have, the knights are indicative of action, going on an adventure, that kind of thing, and that is what is giving me the opinion that this is a really good opportunity for you to get something that would be healing for you, because the star card, the star card is about healing and regeneration, and the fact that that is what is giving me the impression that whatever this 9 of Cups represents for you is, you know, something that, for lack of a better phrase, would make you feel complete. I really don't like speaking in those terms, but one thing is for sure, I see happiness, healing with this completion, and there's, you know, the wind is at your back. So all you have to do is keep going, Group 1, because the in weather forecasting terms, it's looking like clear skies, and whatever wind we would encounter would be helping you go on your way, and just gentle enough for you to feel it, you know. So it's looking like a week to be bold. I would encourage you to be bold this week, Group 1, especially because you have 2 knights, but the Wheel of Fortune here is looking very ominous in the positive way. I don't know what the word is, but it's this this is definitely a good omen, especially compared to the rest of your reading. I have the feeling that I'm looping, so I'm going to refer you to the timestamps in the description below if you want to jump to your oracle card reading. And let me just get rid of this. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you. Like that. So we start off with the Devil reversed and the King of Pentacles. So right out of the gate, I'm getting the feeling that this reversal is an ending, but we will see what the other cards have to say. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so all in all, this is positive. I have a feeling that this week is going to present with you is going to present you with an opportunity to put an end to the reason I'm calling this an end is because of the other cards in the deck. So I call the Five of Swords the ponage card, and it is, you know, a question that I like to ask to remind myself of the many ways to interpret this card is, are you the vanquisher or the vanquishee? But given the rest of this reading, I would definitely put you in the vanquisher position in this card. So it looks like whatever was in your way for abundance, it's like you were in your own way, in the sense that there was something that was making you feel trapped. The Devil card I call the temptation card. Something that I point out often is that these chains are fitted very loosely around the necks of these two people. They can leave whenever they want. And the reason I call the Devil card the temptation card is because of that fact. So the fact that it's reversed with the Ten of Coins at the middle of your cross is telling me that whatever was tempting you, so maybe I was a little too harsh when I said that you were in your own way, but it's definitely an opportunity for you to cut ties with something that was in your way that you couldn't see a way out of. And this is feeling, I'm not sure if this is going to be because of your action or if this is going to come out of the blue. What's making me wonder this is the Tower card here, because the Tower card is a card of rapidly, quickly eliminating what isn't necessary. And you know, the thing that's making me inclined, well, that is making me hesitate as to whether or not this change is caused by you or not, is the lightning bolt. You know, literally just coming out of the blue to strike down what is not necessary. But one thing is for sure, whatever this Tower moment represents, it feels like it was a long time coming, and that whatever permanence or whatever permanence and stability that you have been striving for is going to come to an end. You know, this Tower, the Tower reversed, the Five of Swords, and the Devil reversed are clearly giving me this symbol, especially combined with the Star card at the bottom of your deck. The Star card is a card of healing, regeneration. Actually, the Star card is the card that comes right after the Tower. That is something that I often say to give some perspective when the Tower isn't as positive looking as it is for you right now, Group 2, that you need to get rid of what is necessary before you can heal. But anyway, hopefully everything I've said so far in your reading should make it clear why I haven't really talked about the Star card before now and won't say much more about it. So I would say that if you see an opportunity to leave, take it. because this is looking like, by opportunity to leave, I mean opportunity to break free from whatever it is that you have felt trapped from. I think this is a week of breaking that illusion. And I would encourage you, group two, to not hesitate once you see that opening, because tower moments come fast and they end quickly also. So I think that this King of Coins here, who's been sitting tight at the bottom of your cross, will have a good opportunity to, slay this devil and get you what you wanted. Yeah, this is a great reading. So I'm really happy for you, group two. I will invite you to use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, group three, last but not least. Yeah, this is good. Let's see what we have for you, group three. So we have the Magician reversed and the High Priestess reversed. So right out of the gate, it's like there's a block. It's like there's a block in your intuition and your ability to manifest. Hopefully, yeah, exactly. Speaking of blocks, it's like you're, you know, something that is leaping out to me right now with the Four of Cups is the fact that, the universe is trying to offer you something and you're so closed off, or at least this person, let's not contextualize to you just yet. This person in this card is so closed off that he can't even see the opportunities that are being offered to him from the blue. Sue, what's in the middle of your cross? The Lovers reversed and the Death card reversed. Okay, so this is an interesting combo. I pulled the Lovers reversed earlier today in an unrelated reading, and the Lovers reversed. Actually, there are many ways to interpret the Lovers reversed, but I have the feeling that there might be. How can I say this? It's like, wow, we have three major arcana cards reversed. That is the entirety of this cross. All the major arcana cards in this reading, including the bottom of your deck, are reversed. So just to finish what I wanted to say, it's like the path that you were on, there is something that is luring you away from it. That's what I'm getting from this Lover's Reversed card. It's like whatever flow is flowing, and this might be a relationship reading, not necessarily a romantic relationship, but what is giving me this impression is that I think this Queen of Wands energy might be what is distracting you from something else. So the Queen of Wands, I hate reading court cards as people, okay? So I'm not going to focus, I'm not saying that the distraction is a woman with red hair or whatever the fuck. What I'm saying is the energy that I think is distracting you from what you got to get going, because we have, the Magician, which is a card of manifestation. The Magician has all the tools he needs. He has all four suits on the table in front of him. He has like this wand. I forget the name of this wand, but they're like three. From memory, there are three wands like this in the deck, and the other two are held in the World card, which is the final trump card. Anyway, what I mean is the fact that the High Priestess, the card of secrets and intuition, and hidden knowledge, the fact that these two cards are reversed are clearly indicating to me like some kind of serious block that is happening for you right now, group three. And it is reinforced by the Death card reversed. The Death card is a card of, major change, the inevitability of change, and things like that. So all of these and especially with the Four of Cups here, um, I think that whatever this Queen of Wands energy is, and I will describe it a little bit shortly. And again, this might not, this is like the odds that this is an actual woman with brown hair are infinitesimal, so I will dismiss them. But if that is your specific situation, then, just keep that in mind. But this could be a person of any gender. This could be a situation. This could be anything that has this energy. And the energy of the Queen of Wands is an energy of boldness, assertiveness, creativity. The Queen of Wands is the watery part of fire, and it's in that regard, it can be tricky to explain, but it's really about being on your path and knowing it and not feeling the sense to rush it. Uh, um, and as a matter of fact, my preferred way to read court cards is that it's an aspect of you. But given everything here, I don't think that's what's happening, but it might be for some of you. So I just wanted to point that out. I have the feeling that the Queen of Wands energy is external to you because you have the High Priestess in your reading. She's reversed, so she's for lack of a better phrase, cut off right now. But you know, if the High Priestess was some other card, I might be more inclined to read this Queen of Wands as an aspect of you, but that's not what I'm getting right now. So I would invite you, Group 3, to just ask yourself, what am I willing to give up? Because based off of this, I have the feeling that whatever this Queen of Wands energy represents for you is not worth the manifestation, the major change that you are capable of doing. I'm not reading this as opportunity. I'm reading this as capability because all the fucking major arcana cards are reversed right now. So there is no opportunity. It's a block, so yeah, I would encourage you to open up to see what the universe is offering you instead of getting lost in this Queen of Wands energy. Because I have a feeling that the Queen of Wands, that if you could, you don't necessarily need to cut ties. You might have to, but whatever this Queen of Wands energy represents, I would invite you to deal with it by either putting a pause, transmuting, healing, having a conversation if it's a person, or even a situation. Sometimes you need to speak to someone to get out of a situation. But what I would invite you to do is to just weigh the pros and cons, because on one hand, you have this Queen of Wands energy, and on the other hand, you have your ability to manifest, your intuition, your ability to connect with others and communicate and make wise choices, your ability to receive gifts from the universe and to enact major change, or maybe even be at the source of major change. To me, this sounds like a sucker deal to give all of this up for whatever this Queen of Wands energy is. So if I'm right, please don't be a sucker, Group 3. Yeah, I would invite you to really think about it, because I have the feeling that whatever this, it's funny too. This Queen of Wands is almost playing the role of the Devil card, which I call the Temptation card. But yeah, I would encourage you to weigh the pros and cons, because I think if you did, you would realize that this Queen of Wands energy is not worth it. Yeah, I think I've belabored this point enough, so I will invite you to stay tuned for your Oracle card reading, which is coming up right now. Like this. And we are at the Oracle card phase. So, Group A, your oracle card is the Gentle. This is I Ching hexagram number 57. Um, let me just show it to you here. I might as well fully disclose this. I've been using a magnifying glass to read this card for a while now. So anyway, here is the card for you. And for me, I will tell you the keywords are penetrating, a soft approach, faith, moderation, a subtle but deep influence, understanding, non-violence. Okay, so what's leaping out to me right now is moderation and a soft approach. So yeah, and the name of the card is the Gentle. So for you, Group A, I would invite you to all good things in moderation. And even some bad things in moderation, if you know what I mean. So yeah, like for some of you, I have, encouraged you to go full throttle. So take this card as just a damper on it. For some of the groups, I would put more emphasis on your reading and just like tone it down a little bit. I'm looking at you, Group 2A, because that window of opportunity, I would encourage you to pounce on it. But anyway, speaking to everyone, all good things in moderation. And, if you have faith and just trust that these things or whatever you're going through are happening for a reason. Yeah, that would be the best approach for you, Group A. Group B, your card is Leo, Shine. Okay, I'm not that familiar with Leo, but I will say that Leo is a cool sign. Leo is about being the center of attention, hence the word shine. Also, the ruler of Leo is the sun, and I'm reminded of some saying I read in a Buddhist book. The sun, you never see the sun going, "Hey, look at me, I'm shining," but it's just there, and without it, we would have a really bad time for a really short time. But anyway, I would invite you, Group B, to take the center stage with gentleness. You can assert yourself. Know your worth, Group B. Know your worth, because I think that for some of you, you may have been a much more positive influence than you may realize or have been getting credit for. This might be an opportunity to do that. But regardless of anything, don't be afraid to, don't be afraid to to talk about your strengths, because you have many of them. And yeah, just take your place on that stage, Group B. Group C, your card is Success. What more can I say? This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, gold being the color of this card, or, some tint of orange, but you get what I mean. So I would encourage you, Group C, to just don't stress, because I would take this card as a good omen. If you picked Group 1C, consider this a confirmation of everything I was telling you. And to the other groups, you have an opportunity for success. I would encourage you to go after it. And just, focus on being centered and happy, because this is I would take this card as an indicator that the wind is at your back in the good way. And finally, Group D, your card is Innovation, Jupiter in Aquarius. I love this card so much. I am an Aquarius. And let me just take a moment to absorb this card here. All right. So I love this card because the planet Jupiter is mainly an energy of expansion. And the sign of Aquarius is a lot about like doing your own thing no matter what. So I would encourage you to use your creativity and try to find interesting ways to combine things in ways that you have not thought of before or that others have not thought of before. If someone has been telling you that whatever you want to do can't be done the way you want to do it, this might be a sign that this week would be an opportunity to prove them wrong because, Jupiter is in the Golden Dawn system. Jupiter was assigned to the Wheel of Fortune. I think that's fair. I mean, I'm not going to go off on this tangent, but all that to say is dare to be different and dare to be creative in your own unique way because this week is a great opportunity to do so. Thank you so much for watching. If your reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments down below. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy your week. I'll see you soon.